She promoting stealing. She telling the blacks it's okay to steal. Allegedly. I got to do allegedly, even though it looked like the proof is in the pudding. What a mess. Her parents are Taiwanese immigrants. Her grandparents are Chinese. What an anchor baby.
Michelle Wu claims Somali Americans built Boston. Michelle Wu praised the Somali American community for safety, jobs, schools, and growth. That message ignores rising crime, welfare exploitation, and elite political cover-ups. If you want the straight truth, like and subscribe now. Let's get into it.
My country's gone. You put foreigners in our government, and now the foreigners are protecting the alleged criminal foreigners in our country, in the white man's world. I want you to hear this. This take the cake. Haitians telling me we all know that Spanish speakers talk crap about non-Spanish speakers right in front of their faces. You're right about that, man. You think that's bad? You got a foreigner in our government, and the foreigner is protecting the criminals. NBC 10 and X. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, whatever. Wu, she need to go back to China. She should not be in America, and she should not be in our country. In our government. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu gave remarks at a rally in solidarity with the local Somalian, quote-unquote American, they're not American, community on Saturday. Watch this from NBC 10. This is going to make your Amerifro turn into an Afro. Watch this.
Mayor Michelle Wu spoke at a rally and supported the Somali American community today. That rally comes after recent degrading comments from President Trump, where he called Somali people garbage. Mayor Wu and other local leaders condemned those comments, calling them dangerous.
This hate cannot be normalized, and we must resist it at every turn for whomever it is targeted at.
It's exhausting to keep showing up over and over again, as we must, to keep fighting back.
You cannot talk about any achievement that the city of Boston has had in safety, jobs, and economic development, in education, without talking about the Somali community that has lifted our city up. We are proud and we are grateful for our Somali community and for our Somali American neighbors. Boston and the country are clear that hate has no place in our society. We will use every attack to actually strengthen and expand the services available, to empower and work alongside our community members who are already doing so much good in the world and setting an example for the rest of the country.
Send this helper back to her country real fast. She is supporting blacks, illegals, or into our countries who have been accused of ripping us off financially. And that black female that was speaking before her and this one are like totally for it. These are those boys that they've been accused of stealing a car. They'll be taken over soon. This is what you're getting now. And this is evil and bad. It's going to get worse. That first female was, I'm told, was Ayanna Presley. What the? This female illegal alien Wu from another country is in our government, and now she's promoting stealing. She's telling the blacks it's okay to steal. Allegedly. I got to do allegedly, even though it looked like the proof is in the pudding. What a mess. Her parents are Taiwanese immigrants. Her grandparents are Chinese. What an anchor baby. Send this helper back. Keep these people out of your government, white people. This is your land. This is my land. This is my land. And I'll be back in a moment. Back in a moment. You heard them supporting these people, right? The so-called Boston Mayor, Michelle Wu, she should be in China being the mayor over there. I bet she can't do that in China. I want to show you what both of these females are supporting. This is from Grok. Here's a TikTok video of a Somalian man in the U.S. mocking white Americans for funding his EBT-dependent lifestyle through taxes. Watch this from X.
You work all day, you don't got shit. Thank you for working so hard so I can be home all day, free. I can use my EBT. Go to work for me, white boy, white girl. Yeah, go to work for me, you white animals. Work for me. Yeah, you work for me. And the U.S. government is the They work for me. All of you work for me. Now go to work. Pay them taxes. Take care of me and my people.
Wow. I hadn't seen it. Hey, come here. Hey, hate is white. As white as they can get. I want to see what he think about this. This is pure evil, but you know what, white people? You're weak in your own country. And this, they can do this. We saw a Mexican guy. Remember when Joe Biden, UK High, was in office? They showed a Mexican guy doing the same thing. And an illegal, they had crossed the border and were making buku money free. We showed that a while back. Did you see that video right now?
Yeah.
You watched it?
Yes.
What do you think? This is hate of the hate report. You white, look, you white. What do you think about that?
That, I don't know if it's real, but if he's joking, it's not funny because it wasn't funny. But that's crazy. But that's the reality of the situation.
How did white people become so weak that this can happen?
That's that communism.
White people are communism?
No, all the white countries have become communist where the working people, the people who are actually working and making money, are surrendering a lot of that money to subsidize the self-destruction of their countries. Because you know how we're getting trillions and trillions of dollars in debt?
Yeah.
Most of our budget is that social spending.
Yeah.
A huge part of it. And there's so much fraud, and that's a I don't know if that guy is real or not,
right?
But that's an able-bodied man, and able-bodied young men and women are getting that stuff, and that's only making it worse. And the more they get it, the more that more people need, quote unquote, need the help because it's causing the inflation.
Wait, this right here is the moment. Some guy mocking taxpayers while the mayor pats herself for immigrant-driven success. Who pays for that? Hardworking Americans. This isn't compassion. It's a system that rewards dependency, fuels fraud and inflation, and lets elites virtue signal while your wages get squeezed. If we don't reform welfare and secure the border, this keeps happening. Let's dive back in.
And if it's not real, he's making a good point because of what has been stolen, according to reports, out of Minnesota. Is that right?
Minnesota, yeah.
Minnesota by the Somali is mind-blowing.
People speculate that California's fraud is even worse than in Minnesota.
I bet it is. If you really, really look, you can find it. And they hide it from us.
Yeah. Because I think that the problem with the Somalis is they weren't slick. They started going really milking it.
They don't have to be slick. They're black.
I know, right.
They're black. They don't have to be.
Well, they got caught.
They don't have to be.
Yeah.
They're black. And can you imagine the mayor of Boston, so-called Mayor Wu? Is she from that Chinese lab?
The Wuhan lab?
Where the Chinese virus?
Could be. I don't know. The grandparents.
Why is her name Wu?
Because it's a Chinese last name.
But wasn't the Chinese virus with Wu?
Wuhan.
Wu what?
Wuhan.
And if you
two last names.
If you think that's bad, what that Somali weather is real or not, I want to show you one more TikTok from the Somalian people in America, in the white man's country. This is from Grok. A video captured a young Somalian girl in Minnesota doing an interview arguing immigrants deserve to be here and cannot be illegals on stolen land. Watch this from X.
Support everyone, and because people deserve to be here, because we shouldn't be illegal when this is literally stolen land.
Huh?
Brainwashing.
That is so crazy. I don't know what to say about it.
Yeah.
With that hat rag on her head in my country.
Like she knows what she's talking about.
Right.
And the adults, they've been saying that for decades. I have old people calling my show claiming that it's stolen land.
Old people?
Uh-huh.
You're supposed to say seniors or the elderly.
My elders.
And you're saying old people. What the?
And I think that started, I don't know if it started with this guy, Howard Zinn, who wrote this book called The People's History of the United States of America, that Trump targeted his first term. Targeted him and many others for their communist propaganda that has crept into the textbooks and the universities and the teaching of the younger children.
So, do you agree or disagree? Mean that, and you're not going to get fired if you disagree. You already know that. Do you agree or disagree that my country is not coming back?
I agree.
Do you really?
Yeah.
And why?
Because even though there are strong, forceful men like Trump, there are young men who are strong and forceful like Trump, I think. Most of them, if they're known, they have followers, and those followers are every bit as evil and lost. They just have different beliefs because they don't fall for the same stuff that the boomers and us people fell for. But they're still angry and brainwashed and lost. So they're not going to win.
And that's why the country is not, another proof that it's not coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
absolutely.
I remember arguing with you that my generation and younger, they all voted for Obama. Well, that turned out not to be true. Because, when Trump came along, all these people came out of the woodwork, the young people. But even still, you saw how they acted, TPUSA and the pro-Israel and the anti-Israel hating and backbiting and division and stuff. They're winning, and they're acting like they're losing.
I keep on waiting, waiting for the world to change. I keep on waiting, and the world ain't going to change. Where's Bob Dylan when we need him?
He's Jewish.
Bob Dylan is Jewish?
Yep.
Is it the singer?
His real name is like Zimmerman or something.
The singer?
Yeah.
Where is he now?
He's still alive?
Still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
Let me search it.
I pray to a God that I do believe
Robert
in.
Allen Zimmerman, Jewish family in Duluth, Minnesota.
Well, why he got a white name then?
Raised Jewish because he knows that he knew that he was in a white country. This is before we liked the Jews.
Before you liked the Jews? What do you mean?
Before the American people didn't really, I don't think that they really liked Jews much.
When?
They didn't trust them. I don't know.
Bottom line, Michelle Wu framed Boston's success around the Somali community. Jesse Lee Peterson pulled that apart and forced a harder look at priorities. Michelle Wu's speech mattered because it showed which questions get asked and which get silenced. What got exposed was the political instinct to salute identity instead of demand accountability on welfare and fraud allegations that people are talking about. Ayanna Pressley and other leaders were named because they've been quiet on these concrete problems. Do you think Michelle Wu is leading for all Bostonians or pandering to one group at the expense of accountability? Tell me your take in the comments. If you want more reactions like this, hit like and subscribe. You want answers, not applause. I'll see you in the next one.